Welcome to the wonderful world of Pokemon. In the new games, Pokemon Ketchup and Mustard. I'm Professor Tree, and I'm gonna ask you what your gender is. You're finally 10, and that means it's time to go off on a nationwide journey to fight gang members and monsters. Now that you got your twig with eyeballs by your side, it's totally safe. But watch out, along the way you're gonna have to deal with the villainous Team Pants. But first, you need to know how to catch a Pokemon. No, you can't skip this tutorial. And if you catch all the Pokemon and put them in this Poke Brick, you get a digital certificate. Wow, look at that. That's not even a real reward in universe. Get a badge from all the gyms. There's a gym for every Pokemon type except Dark. Sound too difficult? Use the EXP share to cheat your way through the game. It's understandable. Pokemon is really hard. Strategy's really complex. There's type matchups, and that's it. Here's some professor pointers to help you remember what's super effective against what. Grass absorbs water. If you hit a bird with a brick, it'll stop moving. Afraid of the dark? Punch it. Shoutouts to the best Pokemon, Quillfish. Keeping it real since 2001. Experience the wonder of boundless childlike adventure with no limitations. Oh no, it's a tiny bush. You don't have the right move to get past that. Oh well, I guess you'll just have to fly back to town and change your party member. Every once in a while, the game takes a break from brutal dogfights to remind you that Pokemon is about friendship. Oh, this one doesn't have the nature I was looking for. Don't worry, you can be a breeding slave. You can always tell who the bad guy in these games is gonna be, because he sounds like this.
Ham-handed philosophy! Ah! Someone spilled ketchup on my pants! Now I'm going to use
this game's legendary Pokemon
to destroy all
love.
Go, Mega Scrafty!
Is that writing too tactful for you? Well, don't worry, because Pokemon has backstory now. Once upon a time, a 9-foot-tall king from 3,000 years ago used a war machine to rip the universe apart, so there were Catch a Bulbasaur, man. Shoutouts to the best Pokemon, Probopass. Keeping it real, 1999. And if you hate having fun, you can spend 9 hours looking for the specific Pokemon with the right EVs and IVs and EVs to use in competitive. And since you clearly like wasting time, once you beat the game, be sure to hop on board the battle funicular and try your hand at diagonal battles. Gotta get good so you can beat all the both NPCs that know it. And don't forget the rewards. Hooray! A dire hit. Yay. And then in a few months, be sure to pick up Pokemon Horseradish, the slightly enhanced version with 500 new roaming legendaries. You gotta buy it, because this version has all the Pokemon in it. Yo, shoutouts to the best Pokemon, Lolomo. Keeping it real, 1963. It's so dumb.
Go, Admin Corduroy! Go, Admin Chaps! They made fun of my jorts, but who's laughing now? Join me, and together we shall create a world that is comfy and easy to wear.
Thank you guys so much for watching. If you'd like to support the show, then please check out Audible.com. Audible has an unmatched selection of audiobooks, original audio shows, news, comedy, and more. And if you use my link at audible.com/jello, you can get a free audiobook of your choice right now, and you get to keep that audiobook after the trial ends, even if you don't continue the service. That is a good deal. In honor of Spooky Month, I'm going to recommend a book about one of the best horror-ish films of all time, Young Frankenstein, a Mel Brooks book, the story and making of the film, written and narrated by, you guessed it, Mel Brooks. Pick up that book or any other book of your choice absolutely free by using this link. I'd really appreciate it. Thanks!
Here's a few more professor pointers to help you remember type matchups using common logic. It's really hard to punch a bird. You can't be psychic if there's a bug on you. Ice gets in cracks and does that thing where it breaks the ground, but not rocks, which are strong against ice despite coming out of the ground. Can't get your computer to work? Punch it. Got the wrong flavor of ice cream? Punch it. Can't get your boss to give you that raise? Punch it. And if you're fighting a shadow Pokemon, you should turn the game off and play a better one.